Thank you, Andrew. That part of Tommy Fleetwood's game is impeccable. That is never in question. The part that maybe goes up and down a little throughout the season is the putter. Last week at the Masters, really struggled with it, and he was using a bladed putter. As you can see, I have a plethora of putters here. We're going to get into it in a moment. But if we look at the numbers for Tommy Fleetwood last week versus this week, last week, 53 players made the cut. Tommy was ranked 52nd in strokes gained putting, losing out on just over a shot on the field. A change in putter, which we'll get into shortly. And this week, what an incredible turnaround. 15th ranked strokes gained putting, and he's actually gaining about a stroke on the rest of the field. So what has been the difference? Well, at the Masters, he was using a bladed putter. This week, he is using an extended mallet putter. But I'm going to talk you through, if you struggle with what putter should I use, that's interesting, maybe I should change it. If you're anything like our esteemed producer, Jim, you might have a cupboard filled with 20 different putters, wondering week in, week out which one you should use. I'm here to help you. So we have this bladed putter, which if we have zero toe hang, that's the face pointing at the sky. The bladed putter has the most toe hang, which means it's going to want to rotate back and forth through the stroke. So the toe is really heavy. Then if we compare that to a classic mallet putter, you see the difference here in the toe hang. From the blade to the mallet, it's less, so that's less rotation through the stroke. And then if we compare what Tommy's using, which is an extended mallet, well, we have absolutely zero toe hang. However, not all mallets are equal. So if you're rummaging through your cupboard or looking through the golf shop, these two, very similar shapes here, same model, but different in terms of face balance, and slight toe hang. The important thing is to match it to your stroke and what you naturally like to do, and not try and match your stroke to the putter type. So I'm going to hit a couple here with the two different putters. I've got so many here, I don't know which one to choose from. Right, I'm going to pop this over here and I'm going to show you the difference. So usually on a more rotational stroke with a bladed putter, it's typically controlled in the right hand. The right hand will rotate a little bit more, open and closed, and the putter arc will come a little bit inside to square to inside, and that nice heavy toe will do a lot of the work and will close the face. So that's a little bit like a tiger, for example. Now, if we look at Tommy Fleetwood specifically, he controls everything with the left hand. So a lot of face rotation, bladed putter, right hand control and rotation. No face rotation, left hand controls everything in a nice straight line and keeps it back and through. So the face stays at the target. And Tommy uses the traditional claw here. This is just a passenger. This is not doing anything at all other than along for the ride, just guiding it. The other thing that Tommy's got as well, if I just scoot over here and show you the top of these two putters, you can see that one's got an extended line on the top for alignment and the other's got quite a short one. Tommy has the short one with lots of different lines here in different colours, sharpied on, and the middle one is in orange. So the club manufacturer actually went along with the Sharpie and goes, okay, you are lining this up the best with multiple, I think it's about 6 different lines in the top of the milled face. And so for Tommy, the difference has been he's gone from bladed, rotational to face balance, straight back, straight through, and it's working wonders. So I hope it helps you as well.